everybody, funny story with this one. You see, yes, I am indeed gonna be recording every single entry that makes it into the Vampire Jam, because I am participating, and there's like 310 people that have decided to participate as well, and that is gonna be an insane amount of entries if all of them do upload, but I feel like these games, there's gonna be 3 winners. No way or all of them are gonna be enjoyed, and I want to change that. I want to actually show them off to the world, and for one thing, actually enjoy them myself. But funny story with this game specifically. For, you see, I know who made this game, and I didn't realize it when I recorded it for the first time. So, what happened is that the author of this game used to go by the name Kavinia on itch.io. Later on, they changed their name to Vynn. Vynn, who's in the same Vampire the Masquerade campaign as I am. That Vynn. The Vynn that informed her Discord that she made a whole ass game, but not us. So, I gave her the video that I made on the previous version, and she was like, "Oh shit, you played the old version," before I realized that I fucked up and that I didn't actually upload the correct version. So I was like, no biggie, I'm just gonna not show that video to anybody and like re-record it and everything. And then as she was watching it, she decided to also take it as feedback and include extra scenes. So I have technically already played this game and technically not, so we're just gonna see what happens. First of all, this whole screen was missing, so very nice to see that she's adhering to the regulations of the Vampire Jam now. Also, Vynn decided to go with a very similar theme as me, also a visual novel, and also graphics like pictures, but it includes a cat, that's all I'm gonna say. So, you know, apparently we're similar people, which I am not entirely surprised. You wake up with a hazy head, lying face down on the cold tarmac road. Quickly checking around you, it appears that you're alone in this place. Trying to recall memories of the entire night is proving far too difficult for your massive smooth brain. You're such a smooth brain. To handle, as you notice, an incredible previously unexperienced pain well up from within your chest. A hunger of which you have never known before lays present inside. Eager for sustenance, the pain grows with each passing minute. With a hand placed firmly against your abdomen, you rise to your feet. What is going on? Where am I? The world around you is empty, with not a soul to be found in the entire vicinity. Knees weak, arms are heavy. I'm spaghetti. Learning your location and finding a bite to eat at the first courses of action in your book. I am sorry, just massive smooth brain and Eminem quotes. Just, if I'm ever gonna wake up as a vampire, and those are gonna be my thoughts, I am gonna be thoroughly entertained by my own mind. I must have been knocked out somehow. You rationalize as every pocket is thoroughly checked for any missing change or keys to your home. Nothing is missing. Well, lucky you, Vynn's character. My character had their whole backpack disappear. So then, why would someone do that? Some drugged up lunatics must have gotten a kick knocking out random strangers unconscious tonight. Not uncommon to get jumped. You live in a fun neighborhood. Rare to not get mugged in the process. I need to head home or eat first. The train tracks are off to the distance on the left. Which way should I go? I'm gonna select for us to go left just because the last time I arrived without eating anybody, the character still had like a major spiel as if I ate somebody in between, so I want to make sure if that is still present. And hey, if you want to get the scene of actually getting to eat a person, go and play the game yourself, you goof. It's probably best to go home. I've got food in the fridge anyway. Mom's spaghetti. Yeah. It just just a reminder. Always keep a bag of Mom's spaghetti in your fridge in case you ever get the urge to quote Eminem. I highly recommend it. There's one last train for the night. It will pull up relatively close to my home in a few minutes, thankfully. What's with the dots? By the way, the reason I put dots into mine is specifically because some things ended up looping twice because of bugs in the engine, so I was like, shit, need to hide that. You just seem to have gone for dots as a stylistic choice. Finally, let's get home. Yay, my cat! My favorite character in this whole visual novel. Let's not... Whatever happens, as long as the cat is okay. That's the important bit. Hello, Molly. Good to see you too. I am surprised that we're not, like, absolutely starving and going after Molly, because Molly is a living thing and it definitely has some blood in it. Also, Vynn's character has the privilege of actually going back home. Mine just now considers the lake to be her home if she survives. Or he, whichever you prefer. I set it up as a she, but it can be whatever you like, I think. Attempting to logically think through what has happened today proves fruitless. The spiritual and mythological came to mind briefly as you entered the kitchen to fetch some cat food from Molly. Then you realize that you can't feel your heart beating. Also, was it meant to be a black screen? Placing a hand over your chest, there is no movement to be found. Okay, now I'm slightly concerned because... Oh yeah, it's okay, I still have a pulse. I have... My own heart rate can sometimes drop to like 30, 40 beats. And I've been kinda ill. So it's like super, super weak. So hey, I was like, hey, my character's pressing... Vynn's character is, you know... checking for heart rate. Let me check for heart rate myself. And my chest is like, nope. And I'm like, wait, what? And then yep, I still have a pulse. So it's there. It's just faint at the moment. Hey, that only means that if I was ever to become a vampire in this universe, it would probably not even occur to me that missing a heart rate is wrong. Not breathing thing, I think I would... Actually, how did you not notice that you haven't been breathing for forever? Heart rate is the first thing you notice now. Touching the fridge, and you find out it isn't cold. Opening its door, however, states it is indeed functioning. There is no logic to any of this. It is only for the mentally deranged to believe one could be of old wives' tales. Ridiculous! You could be a zombie. Or a ghost. There's multiple possibilities, but I would worry. A fresh and new day ought to help out, you thought, as the tin of cat food fetched from the kitchen cabinet fills the food dish. There has to be an explanation of all of this. I am surprised you haven't tried eating some spaghetti. Struggling as always to position the little red bowl on the floor before little Molly demolished the entire portion, she settles next to her dish. As it is placed before her, hands trembling, you stand and smile at the cute little creature before you. Enjoy your meal, sweetie! Just fattening you up! It's time to reheat that spaghetti now. Oh! Yep, spaghetti time. Open the fridge and retrieve your meal, a moderate size of carbonara inside a bowl, and place it inside the microwave. After 2 minutes, the little bell rings and you take out the meal to begin eating. I am kind of really disturbed for the amount of black screen that has gotten into the game, Vynn. You need to fix this. Picture, please. The spaghetti enters your mouth, and after a few hearty chews, it slides down your throat and into your stomach. Suddenly a terrible sensation hits. I think I'm gonna be sick. Yes! Black screen is over! Running into the bathroom, you quickly raise the toilet lid just as the contents of your stomach empty into the bowl. It doesn't make sense. The meal was still on date, but you wrap up your reaction as stress of the day hitting you subconsciously. Is that how people think? Food poisoning make no sense. A salad still in date, salad bowl says. With a flush of the chain, you clean yourself up and decide to call it a night. I don't know what's going on, but it's best to wrap things up for now and catch some sleep. Climbing into bed and feeling the comfort, you stared through your window and observed the amber hue of the street lights as rain began to fall and pelt against the glass. The relaxing sounds and pure exhaustion helped you nod off into deep sleep in record pace. A strange emptiness never before experienced occurs, as if the place housing all imagination has disappeared. It has been a long and strange night. Hours pass by in a flash. Sudden burning covers your upper body, jolting you awake. It is unbearable. Every inch of your arms, cheeks, and neck is on fire as they're exposed to the sun. The pain, the agonizing burn is excruciating, and it's all your fault, character, because who doesn't have blinds? If I died, I would probably be okay, honestly, because both my bedroom and my workroom, I don't think that they were supposed to be blackout blinds, but it's black, thick material, and I swear nothing gets through. Which makes sense considering that I take my sleep time between about 5 a.m. and 1 p.m. so you know I don't like the light disturbing me. There's not a lot of light afterwards, but I still uncover my workroom just to get a little bit of that sunlight. That doesn't actually exist in England. Actually, if you're in England, you should be fine in general. For some reason, we really do not like the sun. The pain, the agonizing burn is excruciating. Still fuzzy in your mind, you scurry from the bed and rush away from the light to the corner of your room. Sunlight quickly approaches the same spot. Your room is basically a sunlight hotspot. There is hardly proper shade to relax in until the afternoon. The realization kicks in too late. Vampire! How on earth could one become a vampire? We don't live in the day when we believed fables to be true. I mean, imagine there's like a ghost like standing in the room and you're just like, I don't live in a day where we believe fables to be true. Begone, beast! Thinking hard as the sun quickly creeps towards your feet, it is the only explanation to be had right now. Thank you for realizing that, character. The sun burns you, can no longer eat food, no heartbeat, and a body the temperature of a corpse. Can't touch sunlight. Who knows if you could even reach a safe spot in time? Maybe I could try and find the shade, but how could anyone live like this? Risk it for a biscuit. Book it. Bursting through the half-open door, you shield your face from the sunlight as you search for a spot to hide. In the kitchen, perhaps. Maybe I can makeshift something. I am gonna say... This is new. This whole thing is new. Thank you. I wanted to win, and now if I don't win, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna play again until I do win, because I have the need to win. Also, in this room currently, first, the picture is not very sunlighty. Secondly, this wardrobe or something, just like push it off the wall and slide behind it. And it should be shade got. Alternatively, I don't know if you can crawl underneath that sofa. You could probably crawl underneath that table, and that table is wooden, though it wouldn't be a very secure shade. So I would go with pushing that wardrobe. If it has doors, then that is perfect, because you could just run around and jump in. Like, my clothes wardrobe in my room has like proper doors, and the clothes would make for extra isolation. But in that bedroom alone, I would have just grabbed the sheet, put it around me, and rolled underneath the bed. I'm the Shade Master! Need shade. Lunging towards the sofa, you topple it with the last of your strength, while ashen flakes shed and fall with your every movement. Crawling beneath the platter is when you can finally relax. Shadows caress you as sunlight struggles to reach your body. It is pitch black inside this temporary cage, but at least you are safe. Perhaps once the sun sets, you can figure this all out. Molly squeezes in beside you. Oh, it's purring! There's no picture, but it's purring, so it's super cute. Purring as her head bumps into your own. I hope I don't eat the cat. You feel hungry? It is getting more difficult to contain. Oh no. There is a monster inside of you, and it longs to be released. Hold it in. Don't lose control. Don't eat Molly, for fuck's sake! Takes great willpower to ignore the pull to sink your teeth into the vibrating body of your small friend. No, I can't. Eyes shut with arms pressed against your chest, the hours pass slowly. Patiently you wait until the sun sets, allowing your frail body to crawl from its confines. I need to feed. It's the only way to settle this. This is absolutely insane. Putting together an outfit to hide as many of your wounds as possible and granting Molly 2 meals for her hungry belly, you begin the journey outdoors to find an easy meal. Time to put this to a test. You brace yourself to enter a dingy bar in hopes of the darkness coating injuries and obtaining some easy prey. Wow, this is a lot of scenes you put in, honey. Especially considering that Vynn was working on this like in the middle of the friggin' night for like 2 hours. I mean, for the extra scenes, because I sent her in the feedback and she just kinda went silent during our movie night and was like, I'm putting new scenes together. Searching around grants you a glimpse of a lone woman holding a mixed beverage. Stroll up to greet her and she says hello in return of your presence beside her. The difficulty in hearing anyone amongst the loud chatter in this establishment is both a hindrance and a blessing. Her bare neck is easily accessible if leaning over closer to her ear. May I? You ask casually, nodding to the seat beside her. Of course! The woman's voice is slightly slurred, clearly enjoying her choice of poison for the night. She doesn't seem to notice the burns across your skin thanks to the mixture of dull lighting and a hairstyle. Styling hair! Since forever. Cover burns. Wouldn't work with mine. The hunger is impossible to ignore. You lean in as the woman interrupts this as you are trying to ask her a question. Her mouth opens, exposing your fangs just shy of entering the lady's neck. Iron fills your mouth, coating your tongue as it slides down your neck. You mean my throat, not my neck. If it's sliding down my neck, it's sliding down here. The wrong place for it to be. This nourishment sends shocks throughout your body, sensation exhilarating. Moans emit from her mouth as blood drains swiftly from the puncture wounds. Her blood tastes divine, though ensnaring with a pull to drink more and more. It takes enormous will to stop your actions in the tracks, releasing her neck and licking up the crimson drops that remain. Both holes heal over shortly after you slip away from the bar. Energy coursing through your body and wounds beginning to heal simply confirms your suspicions. You have become one with the Legion of the Undead. As you walk down the street, you attempt to focus on your body and its reactions to the blood consumed. feel stronger, faster, but some other things lurk beneath. Quicker in motion and the feeling of others being more attracted to you than normal by your own doing. So far, this is what you know of your newfound skills, yet time will show you more. Smiling, you carry on walking as your wounds heal, understanding what you are. Not lore appropriate, because burn wounds really don't heal very easily. But it's okay, let's just say that it was surface wounds. One thing is missing, however. It's time to hunt down your creator and say hello, Dad. Yeah! Well, entering the main menu like this is very anticlimactic. I feel like it should be like a huge screen saying, "To be continued," or something, and call it like, "Time, the prologue." And hey, if you win it, you can expand on it. I don't think that either of us are winning because we entered with visual novels and there's people there making full-on games and actually using the full-on month. But nice job! I really enjoyed the extra scenes. I think there's like 2 places that are missing a picture that could really do with a picture because sitting on a black screen reading is a teeny bit awkward. Otherwise, this is definitely improved from the last time that I visited this game. And another shout out. I know that another friend of mine, I think they're called the Rexel, but sorry if I'm getting it wrong right now. I know that they have made the decision to also enter the vampirejam. And they're entering a couple of weeks late, but it's fine because there's still a couple of weeks remaining to enter. So effectively, the only submissions so far are mine, my friends, and then I know of another person that is also working on a submission. It's becoming a Myrta party over here. All the people that Myrta knows. But it's kind of nice and cozy because you get to play through the works of the people that you know. And this is the first time Vynn has made a game, and it's a pretty good one if you ask me. I especially enjoyed the cat, and I'm loving the fact that we did not eat it. So 10 out of 10 cat. If you want to try different options in this game, please go download it, leave Vynn a comment. Let's enjoy the jam, and let's enjoy each other's submissions, because the developers sure as shit won't have time to get through them all, and we all can't be winners. So let's at least like throw this tiny visual novel party in this corner over here. And all of the other games are also welcome, of course, but you know, the more effort, the more chances that somebody is gonna be the winner. So the bigger and more impressive the game, we make small things because that is all we can make. But some people out there are making big things, and that is good because those people are talented and have time, or are making time and are losing sleep over this. And I fully support them, but I also support them, all of us tiny ones that can't do these kind of projects at the moment. And we have our own corner over here, and we're celebrating the jam. So there. But yes, if you want to find the game, it is in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and see you the next time.